Coastal-Lewis theory. This theory was explained according to outer outermost energy level in an atom. In this one, 8 electrons are present in outermost valency cell. Outermost valency cell, 8 electrons are present. It is become stable. Other than these 8 electrons, the atoms are unstable. They are unstable. Now they are unstable. Now based on this one, given the statement that is atom must possess 8 electrons. Atom must possess 8 electrons in their outermost valency energy level is stable. Hence the elements try to, if they are not having 8 electrons, they acquire 8 electrons in their outermost orbit. Then it get octet. That 8 electrons are present. That is 8 electrons with octet configuration. What does mean octet configuration means? The atom must possess 8 electrons in the outermost valency cell. Its stability, hence the atom try to acquire 8 electrons, then is called as octet configuration. But by looking helium, it is not having 8 electrons, it is having only 2 electrons, but it is also stable. In the valency cell. This configuration is we can call as duplet configuration. This configuration is duplet configuration. It is a noble gas. It is a inert gas, very stable configuration. All noble gases are very stable. Now based on this one, they given the Coastal-Lewis. They given the types of bonds. Based on this concept, Coastal-Lewis based on the valency electrons. For example, hydrogen is 1 electron, magnesium is 2 valency electrons, boron is 3 valency electrons, carbon is 4 valency electrons, and nitrogen is 5 valency electrons, oxygen is 6 valency electrons. Now in this case, based on these electrons, he was given the symbol is dot. Valence electron is given dot symbol. Was given the dot symbol. Now based on this one, that was given stability of atoms based on the three types of bond. The first one is ionic bond. Second one is covalent bond. Third one is covalent bond. Covalent bond. Based on the three types of bond, it was explained the stability of atoms. Now I am going to discuss first one, that is ionic bond. Now I am going to discuss first one, that is ionic bond or electrovalent bond. This is also called as electrovalent bond. Ionic bond, this is also called as electrovalent bond. Now what is meant by ionic bond? The strong electrostatic force of attractions between two opposite charged ions, which are formed by due to transfer of electron from one atom to another atom, is called as ionic bond or electrovalent bond. Now generally the ionic bond formed between metal of first and second group and non-metal of metals of first and second group elements and non-metals of 16th and 17th group, non-metals of 17th group. they form ionic bond. This formation of ionic bond is a redox process because of one atom undergoes oxidation and one more atom is undergoes reduction. For example, now I am taking magnesium chloride. Now the magnesium, it is going loss of electrons plus 2, it is undergoing loss of electrons, oxidation. Now chlorine is gain to form 2Cl minus, it is action. Now it is, we can write as plus 2Cl minus to form MgCl2. In this one it is can form, or this one we can write as Mg plus 2 F2 minus 2. Here force of attraction, electrostatic forces, opposite charged, plus charge and negative charge. They have force of attractions, opposite charged ions to form bond to one atom, to a complete transfer of electron one atom to. Now these two electrons transfer from magnesium to chlorine. Magnesium to chlorine, complete transfer of electron from magnesium to chlorine, and they are opposite charged ions. Between the two opposite charged ions is called as ionic bond. The maximum electrovalency formation is the maximum electrovalency in the bond formation is ionic bond is 3 maximum. More than 3 it's not possible, it is does not exist. Now examples of ionic bond we can write as MgF2 and Na2O and K2O and CaO. These are the examples of ionic bond. And what are the factors are affecting on ionic bond? The first factor is affecting on low ionization potential. This ionization low, they should be have low ionization potential, then their ionic bond easily formed. Now ionization will be easily formed. Now highest ionization potential means it's very difficult to form bond formation. Next, low charge on the ion. Low charge on the ion. Now in this case it is very important, the positive charge increases an element, the radius will be decreases or size will be decrease. Now negative charge increases an element, size increases and radius also increases. They are increases, these two both are. Now see here, for example, positive charge Al Si plus 4, Al plus 3, Mg plus 2, Na plus 1. Now here plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, here to your charge increases, but size and radius will be decrease. Now increasing order of radius means we can write as Na plus is more than Mg plus 2 is more than, now Al plus 3 is more than Si plus 4. Similarly, if we take negative atoms, like now it's for example C minus 4, B minus 3 and O minus 2, now F minus or N minus 3, you can take N minus 3, F minus. In this one negative charge increases, then size and radius also increase. Now increasing order means we can write as C minus 4 is greater than N minus is greater than O minus is greater than F minus. It's very important. Previously board exam, another board exam, NEET and IT, they are asked so many times. Very important that increasing order of atomic radius and atomic size with respect to ions is a very important concept.